If this is your first time here, welcome. I have an upcoming tier list where I rank all of these cases according to my liking. But here is a sneak peek for the top 5. First up, the Spigen Slim Armor. This is a silicone pouch, if you will, where it's one piece that just slides over the entire case of the AirPods. The fit is just excellent. It's very tight, so you will not push out the AirPods at all. It's actually pretty difficult, relatively speaking, to get them out, which is a good sign. It has a rubber seal on the inside of the case, positioned at the same height as the visible line on the outside. This is basically its waterproofing, since it's IP67, which means waterproof up to 1 meter and dust tight. Of course, there's the USB-C plug at the bottom too, which is very easy to use. Now, this is it in its closed form, but if you then want to grab out the AirPods, you just turn over the top part and now you have access to them. It's really simple. And it works great. The LED at the front is still visible, and because they made use of a transparent material there, it's also still waterproof. It features that keychain attachment point here too, which is really handy for attaching accessories or for your keychain, for example. Now, this one is very similar to the Catalyst waterproof case, but it has increased grip due to that texture on the side, which is awesome, and it has a bigger USB-C plug, so it's easier to open than the Catalyst. Although that one is still pretty easy. Other than that, they are basically the same thing, so if one is cheaper than the other one, just go for the cheaper one. Internationally, the Spigen seems to be less available in the USA for some reason, so it's really down to either the Catalyst or the Spigen one. You cannot go wrong with either of these, and they are also compatible with wireless charging. Just a quick reminder that all of the products in this video are linked down in the description, and those links have automatic localization, so everyone can easily access the right store for their region. Now, the second pick is the Surphy Armor Case. I featured this one before on the channel and it's still great. It does not feature those annoying stickers at the top part, it just fits nicely. And then if you attach both sides, you will find out it's closed magnetically and it's opened with that button here, which is super handy, but it also looks great. It's an example for how an AirPod case should be done. And its price point is also very attractive too, at only 16 USD. Now, it closes the lock just by pushing down on it, and that's great too, especially comparing it to some other model of cases I've seen so far where the hatch sort of has to match up, so you have to press it in first and then put it down. But here, it's all great. The case itself is definitely a more rugged type of case, and it comes in a lot of colors. So if you fancy another color or just black or white, that's possible too. It's also got a keychain attachment point and comes with a nice carabiner. It's also compatible with wireless charging and easily removed from the AirPod case, but still maintaining that nice snug fit. Then, ESR. They initially asked me to do a sponsored segment for this case, to which I agreed, but I ended up liking it so much that I am 100% comfortable with including it in the video itself, which is a testament to how much I like it, since I've already seen over 50 plus of them. Much like the previous case, it's locked in by magnets, but here you can feel it's a little more refined. Just listen in for yourself. I also love the cyber-like design. The lock is even smoother than the previous one. It's very satisfying. Comes with a light but nice carabiner too, has added corner protection, and like the others so far, it's also compatible with wireless charging. But along with that, it has 4 of those tiny extra magnets which make it able to hang too while charging. Usually, they would be compatible, but only with it laying down. But here, it's both. The LED is still visible on the front as well, and even though it definitely does not need a sticker, it does have one to make the top stick even better. The sides have a nice texture to it, which makes it very grippy as well. ESR really outdid themselves with this one here. Even though the locking mechanism isn't the usual hatch-like thing here, like on the Surphy, it's very strong and won't open on its own. Great pick. And then the Otterbox soft touch silicone case. Now, it doesn't look like a very protective case, but it's actually very strong. Not just flexible silicone at all. The fit is also perfect, very good, no stickers needed and featured on this product either, which is amazing. Its unique feature is that latch-like design on the front, which you can manually lock to ensure that it's not opened once dropped. Nothing will fly out here. The top part is very hard and sturdy, and then the lower section is made of flexible silicone, allowing for easy attachment. Very nice design, feels great in the hand too, very grippy and easily cleaned. It also has a carabiner that's included, which also looks cool and is sort of a smaller version made especially for this case. And it works fine. Although it's not opened as easily as some of the others here today, this one has a little more resistance to it. It's also compatible with wireless charging, so no issues there. On the front, it has a transparent material in front of the LED, probably to make cleaning easier. It is also a nice detail. Now, I thought that most leather or leather-like cases would not even come close to be featured on this video, let alone S tier on my upcoming tier list. But Native Union really surprised me with this one here. This plant-based, so synthetic leather case feels really thin on its own, but once you install it on the AirPod case, it feels really nice, very leather-like. It also feels very slim, so if you want to maintain that vanilla AirPod feel, this is one I would recommend for sure. Now, there is some things I do want to mention, and that's that on the front you can notice it right away if it's not installed perfectly straight, so its installing process can be a little finicky, if you will. But once it's installed properly, it's great. I cannot tell you anything about the durability of this material yet, but I hope to tell you more about that on the tier list. And finally, I had some unrefined edges at the back here, but I am guessing that is just my version though. So that's why I'd still include it here. And best yet, it does not feature any stickers whatsoever, which is annoying long term, so better to avoid it or pick one that does not need it. And finally, they should definitely include a tool to remove this case since it's very tight on there. Almost impossible to do without a tool, which could be a positive as well. Now, like I said, all of these links are in the description, and be sure to subscribe for my final tier list, ranking them all.